What's going on this week in Nerf?
Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and I'm sorry this video is a little bit late this time. There's a lot happening in the world, and we're here to talk about happier things. So let's talk about some Nerf. Worker has a couple of new products for us. You may remember the Terminator that came out not too long ago. It's their clear shell that takes long shot parts, so if you have metal upgrade bits or any colored bits, it shows right through and it's beautiful and you get to show it off. It now is going to come in 3 new colors. So you'll have the option of pink, blue, orange, green, burgundy, and purple. It is important to note that the blasters are not molded this way, they're painted to order, so they are available on Taobao. I'm not sure about the availability at major retailers due to the custom nature of painting them this way after the fact, but we'll find that out soon, I'm sure. But they look really pretty in these clear colors. It's very nice. And in addition to the Terminator, they're also launching a new Scar Barrel. And this one is SLA printed, which is super nice. Resin prints are beautiful and clean and gorgeous. I love it. Wish it wasn't black, but other than that, I love it. It does have several options, so you can do 8 or 12 strings. And it also comes in different lengths. You can choose between 80 millimeters or 120 millimeters. I am really looking forward to seeing how these compare to other Scar Barrels that are already on the market. Just the science in these things are really interesting to see, and they do overall affect your accuracy quite a bit. I definitely recommend using Scar Barrels on stringer blasters. It's just, which one's best? Maybe it's this one. I don't know. Haven't tried it yet. Zuru X-Shot has some new blasters coming up, including a whole new line that they're calling the Dino Attack line. They start off showing off this 3-foot inflatable target, which is actually pretty cool. I use a inflatable target I got from the dollar store of a Ninja to do target practice with. They're really fun. It does have some little target icons on it, which is fun if you want to do that, or he says you can hide behind it, but you'd have to be a pretty small little person to be able to do that, in my opinion. But alongside this target, they're also announcing a couple of blasters. This is the Dino Striker. It's got a 6-shot rotating barrel and 6 dart storage on top. It's got a rear prime in the back, so that's a 2-hand operation pistol. It's really... I like the shape of it. I like the colors used. It's a pretty cool little pistol. And then they also showed off a more visually appealing thing, I think. This is called the Claw Hunter. It's got 2 barrels in the front, but it does only shoot 1 at a time. And what's pretty cool is there's 10 dart storage on top. I think if I ran this in a war, I wouldn't even bring my dump pouch. I'd just keep topping off the top from the ground. Strangely, this is a rear prime, not a pump grip action, as it kind of looks like it is, but it's a pretty cool looking blaster, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. Those 2 blasters are also going to come with some target eggs, and those eggs are kind of small, so they're probably going to be difficult to hit from any large distance or anything, but they'll break apart when they're hit, which is kind of neat. I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays out too. It could turn into a really fun game, I think. And alongside this Dino Attack line, they also showed off the Chaos Royale. So Chaos was their rival-like line that shoots foam balls, and they've been really good performers. Like they work really well. I highly recommend getting these blasters, but this is just a new skin for them. They call them the Royale line. And I don't normally like gold. I think gold is kind of ugly and gaudy, but for some reason in this configuration, it looks really good. Like it actually looks royal alongside this dark blue. That looks amazing. Drac released a new blaster this week called the Payara. This is a solenoid-driven Bullpup flywheeler, and it looks super sleek, super ergonomic, super compact. It's a pretty cool blaster. It's using a Daybreak-style setup with custom Twilight wheels, and the main bulk of the function was designed by his friend and coworker Pat, and then the aesthetics have been refined by River Bottom Studios. The thing is essentially the same size as a Strife, which is a great size to be, and toolless disassembly is an awesome feature for fixing anything that you need to on the field. with Dart Zone waffle darts, which is all I would suggest using in flywheel blasters, it's hitting around 150 FPS. So that's not too bad. That hits right in the super stock range for a lot of people's wars. The $400 pre-orders are already sold out. I believe they sold out within an hour of him posting it, but they will be listed again as those orders are fulfilled, so you can keep checking nextlevelnerf.com to see if they're back in stock, and the link to that is also in the description. We have new information, finally, on the Elite 2.0 line. I'm very happy that Utter Travesty was doing his thing, browsing all kinds of distribution forums, and he came across GermanToys.com, which had descriptions for a lot of the already name-leaked Elite 2.0 blasters. So I'm going to share those with you. Important to note with all of the listings, they all will double your darts, in some cases triple your darts, which is awesome and unexpected from Hasbro. I'm really excited about that. And most of them have 90-foot range claims, so that's pretty good. The standard Elite boasted between 75 to 90, so it matches or improves on all of these blasters, and I think that's very exciting. Every description also starts with the same little chunk describing what Elite 2.0 is, so I'll read that to you now. With Nerf Elite 2.0 blasters, the battle reaches a new level because they have built-in expansion options to upgrade them and have the decisive advantage in the Nerf battle. With a stock of Elite 2.0 blasters, your own game strategy can be optimized and every mission tactically and flexibly designed. What I get from this is that the Elite 2.0 line appears to be taking on the Modulus line's role in just blaster flexibility, attachments, and I think that's pretty exciting. Now let's get on to the individual blasters. The Commander RD6 has 3 tactical rails, a barrel attachment, a stock point, a 6-dart rotating drum with slam fire, so it very much seems like a strong arm. The Echo CS10 has a barrel extension and stock included with the blaster, 4 tack rails, a 10-dart mag, and is a pump action blaster. And I'm wondering if pump action was a translation error from German, because Echo was compared to a Delta Trooper in a previous listing, and that's a top prime blaster. So one of these listings is wrong, but I have no way to tell which one it is. Then we have the Phoenix CS6. That's a motorized blaster with 5 tack rails, stock and barrel attachment points, and it will come with a scope and a 6-dart magazine. This still seems very Strife-like to me, and with more rails, it could become even more popular. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that the internal geometry for that stays the same. The Shockwave RD15 has 3 tack rails, points for attaching a stock and a barrel. It's a pump action blaster with a 15-dart rotating drum with slam fire. And to me, this seems like a more modular surge fire, and I'm not sure why they chose to remake this one. I don't think it was ever very popular. Then there's the Trio TD3. It has a tactical rail on top, 3 vertical barrels, and it shoots 1 dart at a time. So it still sounds like a triad to me, just with the vertical barrels instead stacked up instead of in a triangle. I'm not sure what I would put on a rail for this one. That's a little bit odd. Then there's the Turbine CS18. It has 4 tack rails, a barrel point, an 18-dart magazine, and it is motorized and full auto. I think that this one was already confirmed to be Rapid Strike inspired, and it seems to be more confirmed now. That definitely sounds like a Rapid Strike to me. On the Volt SD1, it has 2 tack rails, an integrated light that claims to reach up to 4.5 meters, and it's a single-shot blaster with 2-dart capacity. And so this one, with this description, I was wrong thinking that this was going to be a Jolt. It's more like a Nightfinder or a Fire Strike, and I'm hoping that the light actually works, because on the other blasters, I don't think I ever had one that the light shined at all in a dark place. Then there's the Warden DB8 that shoots 2 darts at a time with an 8-dart capacity. It's got a tack rail, and it's pump action, slam fire, sounds exactly like a rough cut. It's I didn't see anything in the description making it any different than a rough cut. So I'm excited for that one. I love rough cuts. I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of these blasters. Honestly, I want to see what kind of design language they use on it. I want to see if it actually reaches the range claims that they're going for here, the 90 feet. That'll be really cool. Looking forward to it for sure. And now it's time for Mod of the Week, and this week it comes from Junglist365 with this grappling blaster inspired by Kim Possible. And the blaster itself has a few simple upgrades like a dart post removal, an improved seal, things like that. And then a fishing reel was attached to the blaster, and that is tied to a 3D printed dart head. So you fire the dart and you reel it back up while you scale the building, or more likely the couch. Normally, I don't like modifying darts in this way, but I think this being a gift for a friend's daughter, it's most likely going to be used for role play around the house and not shooting at people. And then, you know, a cat in the video is always a plus for me. I think I might make one of these with a stuffed fish on a dart. I think my cats would love that. Anyway, this is a super fun idea, Jungular365. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And that's all the news I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for your patience in this video going up a little bit late. It's only happened a handful of times in the past, and I hope that doesn't happen too much more in the future. If you could just hit that like button and subscribe button, that would be super cool. And in the description is all of the links to all of the things that I talked about today. If you want to keep up and see if you can purchase a Payara, the link's down there. If you want to read the full descriptions of the Elite 2.0 blasters, that's down there. Everything you need, it's down there. One place. It's perfect. And that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much. Bye.